Oh, hello there. Good morning, friend and family. So glad to see you again this morning. And you might notice, it's a little bit dimmer this morning than other mornings. And it was rather dark when I awoke at 5:30 this morning. It's currently 9. We're getting out a little bit late. Reason being, because if you look around closely, it's awful damp. Well, it's darn right wet because we've had a lot of rain. Yep, if you watched what was going on yesterday, when we were, finishing up clearing in the back lawn, around that old stack of timbers and all that Chinese privet, you'll notice that later in the afternoon, the thunder and lightning got bad, the rain started, and finally ran us off for the day. And that was around, I guess, 4 in the afternoon, maybe a little later, but we got a lot accomplished. Not sure how much we'll get today because it's supposed to rain off and on rather vigorously, as it already has since about 3:45 this morning. Yeah, it's really came down. Did you hear that? That's a frog. I haven't heard a frog all year long, but that was a frog, wherever he may be. And of course, Spooky and old Mr. Gray, who are walking with me. Oh, looky there. Y'all stop by, and the sun comes out. Hey, appreciate it, y'all. That'll get things dried out till the next storm comes by. Hey, let's take a walk about and see what we got, since we were blessed with some abundant rain. Well, the first thing we got to check is our old rain gauge. And it's looking a little tattered, don't you think? Yep, I've got a new one somewhere. I just got to find it. Let's see what it said we got overnight. Can y'all see that? 9/10 so far. Okay, that's a goodly amount. Whew, I know those blueberries are loving it. As is the grass, the trees, everything. Whew, just look at all those marvelous blueberries there, waiting to be picked and to be devoured. Just in that one little spot, there must be several hundred. Are you seeing that? Ooh, I surely am. And there's plenty more. And they've been a little bit on the small side this year. And that's been because it's been sort of kind of dry. And now they'll plump right on up. Look at that. They're not the big old quarter size, and I don't want them to be. They look like normal regular blueberries, and they're tasty too. Yep. Whew. Now they're getting juicy with this rain we've had. What do you say, Spooky? You trying to find you a blueberry too? Because he will eat them. He'll pretty much eat anything he sees Papa eat. Whew. Yeah, we still got to get this bed in shape. Not sure what we'll plant, but this collard went to seed. Hey, it's already got some drying down there. Look at that. Dry seed to save. I didn't even notice that. It takes a long time for the collard seed to dry. As you can see here, still blooming, still putting on seed. But this one here never has went to seed, nor has this one. They're looking a little bit, sparse, but they never bolted. And that might be a good thing. But how would you propagate them if they don't go to seed? Yeah, slow to bolt. I have another one over here that hasn't bolted yet either, where the two in the group beside it have. As has my last one. It's really went all out. Yeah, I'm trying to wait to save seed. But man, it is taking a long time. So maybe later today, if it dries out a little, me and Spooky and old Mr. Gray, which is over having a drink of water, we'll get this bed all raked out and started on its way. Let me show you something here about container gardening. I haven't showed these off in quite some time. Look at these 2 kale plants sitting over here hiding. Yeah, and they're in pots. Look at how big they are. You think you can't grow something in pots? That's just a little 8-inch pot, nursery pot. And this one's a 6-inch nursery pot. And look at all that kale. And you can tell we've been getting some off too. Oh yeah, fresh salads, sauteed. Hey, you can throw it in some meatloaf if you want to. It's all good, however you like to have it. Take your little bacon, fry on up with little eggs, little onion in the morning. You got one healthy meal and a half cup of kale. Pretty much gives you all your vitamin K you need for a day. Plus it's got that vitamin C in it and other vitamins. I keep telling you about it, but y'all ain't planting it. Anyway, I just thought I'd showcase these 2 kale that have sort of been over here in hiding. Well, let's go check what else we got. No, we got plenty more to plant. We got plenty more to plant, as y'all can see. Now this is my pot of garlic chives I've had, 20 or more years, can't even remember how long. They just keep plugging away. Got a couple of cherry tomatoes here I got to get in. Here's, this is funny. Here's that flat of 6 collard plants that never got in the ground because of weather and everything that happened. And they've never bolted either. They're not looking too bad, all things considering. And then I've got my 6 bell peppers here, which actually have got bell peppers on it. Surely they do. And blossoms. And I still got to find a home for that there squash. I was going to look around today to try to find the optimum place for it. And then, well, it's been raining. And it can be raining all day. These plants are loving it, and I'm loving it too. Ooh, everything is sort of damp and moist, that's for sure. Our grass planting, yeah. I don't see no grass coming up. It's sort of getting waterlogged, and that's not a good sign. And that was clay fill dirt that was brought to me. Yep, it's going to hold a lot of moisture. It may rot the seed. There's one thing I know for sure. This centipede, it will overcome it in time. You'll never even know it was there. It does look like it needs some more dirt right there. Got a puddle of water. I won't notice it once the grass fills in though. It'll be okay. Oh, that sun's out. Come on, Spooky. Let's take a walkabout, okay? Yep, my buddy's with me. He wants to go too. Now he's the one who let me know that everything was getting all wet. You can see, we got a lot. The water's all puddled up on the yard. Yep, drowned in the worms, as they used to say. Yeah, I remember my grandfather saying that. Come a big old storm, rain would be torrential. Yep, he'd say it was a worm drowner. And so it was. All this is perked right up. Of course it gets watered every day, but that just sort of keeps it surviving on. Nothing like the water from above with all that infused nitrogen and everything else going on. And something's happy. Eating away. I think that's slug damage. That's what I'm thinking. I have to come out here tonight, me and Spooky. Yeah, and see what's eating on them. I never see nothing in the day. And looking at how that's done, Yeah, that's either caterpillars or slugs. You know, I'm thinking slugs. But if I catch them, I'll show them to you. What, Speedy? What's going on, boy? I hear somebody. Is that Speedy? Yeah, there's Speedy. Speedy, are you damp and moist too? Poor girl. Yeah, you all damp and moist. Where you been? Huh? Where you been? I can see water droplets on you, and I know how much you dislike that. Yeah, I tried to give you a bath one time and you nearly killed me, right? It's amazing how such a small little animal can almost disembowel you. Whew, Trixie used to be the worst. She did not like water, except to drink. But everything up here is sort of on hold. Not that it matters. You know, a day or two, it'll be fine. We got other things to do, especially inside. You know, those cleaning chores. We got laundry to do, or can do. We could do some cooking for the week ahead. It's only, what, Wednesday? Yeah, maybe I'll look in the freezer and see what meat I can find and throw something together that I can just run in and reheat for the rest of the week. Who knows? Maybe I'll share it with all of you. Well, it doesn't look like we'll be burning this down anytime soon, because it'll take time for it to dry down. That's okay. We weren't planning on it. Of course, can't get this bed all prepped and finished until that's gone. And wouldn't you know it, as we're walking around, the rain is starting to fall again. Yes, it is, ever so lightly, upon our head. Ooh, the tomatoes are looking good. I wonder, should I put little umbrellas over them? You know, they say don't let the leaves get wet. Whatever you do. I mean, people panic about this on YouTube too. Yeah, no, I've never got too panicked about it. Like, what you gonna do? Whenever the dew falls or the rain falls, you gonna run out here, put little umbrellas over them? Or hey, I could always later bring out the blow dryer, I guess. But I think it'll be okay. You see, there's one thing that works in sort of a partnership with the rain. And that with the rain, yeah, it can increase your disease pressure. Surely it can. That bacteria, funguses, and mold, they all like wetter conditions. Surely they do. But there's one thing that you just saw a minute ago before the clouds moved in. And that was old Mr. Sun up above. Yeah, I mean, not only does he lighten the day, but he shines down all that UV rays. Yeah. And we all know UV kills bacteria, funguses, and mold. Imagine that. Nature works hand in hand. Yeah, and I mean, I watch people, and they don't ever get their leaves wet, except like now, when it rains. And they still get diseases if they go through enough of the season, because they're in the soil, they're in the air, they're everywhere. Whew. Our squashes over here in our compost pile are looking good. Got some more blossoms on them there. Oh yeah. Starting to size up nicely. A nice looking one down there. Mm-hmm. Got a nice looking one right there. And there's a third one in there hiding somewhere. Ah, these volunteer tomato plants are continuing to grow. Not sure what I'll do with them yet, but I'm leaving them alone for now. They are showing a little bit of disease down there. Looks like Spatoria leaf spot, if I had to guess. And I do. Yeah. Could be early blight. It really doesn't matter. It's some type of disease. Most likely. It's one of the two. Spottorial leaf spot or blight. But from the way and the shape of it, brown in the center and yellow around, I'm going to go with spottorial leaf spot for now. Yeah, we can hit them with some hydrogen peroxide. Slow it down and kill it off. It's about that time to be giving them all their first treatment. Not only these right here, but those I just planted. But it'll have to be dry before we spray. And if you ever wondered what I did with those other 4 tomato plants that were in that 6-pack that I bought back first week of March, well, I stuck them right here. Really didn't need them, but I hate to, just throw them away and kill them. So I pulled all this here grass clippings and mulch away, dug up the ground some, stuck them down in there, threw the mulch back around them, and said, hey, maybe they'll grow like in a hay bale, the Ruth Stout way. Well, it's as close as I'm going to come to it, because I'm not going to go out and buy hay bales or straw bales. I make my own. And now you can see where I was shucking all those beans to get my seed the other day. Right here, where I always put my grass clippings and my leaves. So we'll see as the season goes by what these will do. Maybe nothing. Maybe they'll be the best tomato plants I ever grew. Only time will tell in the season to come. Ooh, it looks so much different now with the old oak gone. That big bunch of Chinese privets gone. Shop's cleared. We're working on the back property line. Yeah, maybe by the end of this year, place will look a lot different. Maybe like it used to once upon a time. That's the goal, and that's the plan. Let's see, have our beans come up yet? I do not anticipate so, since we only planted them on Saturday and today is Wednesday morning. Yeah, that would only be what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Today would be the 5th day, once it's open. Yeah, I'm not expecting to see them up and about for, 7 days or more. We'll just have to see if they'll come up. And peppers are looking nice. Sweet banana there's got plenty and plenty of upcoming blossoms, and therefore sweet banana peppers. Go down here to the one we bought back first week of March. Look down in there. Got blossoms coming on too, as the raindrops kiss it and make it all new. Oh, did you see under here? Uh-oh, there's a pepper right there. First one of the season. And I'm seeing some little bitty tiny ones right under here. Oh, a burpless bush hybrid cucumbers over there. That just shows you they're a little bit beat down by the torrential rain that we've already seen this morning and through the early morning hours. Yeah, dries up some, maybe later today. We'll put some string across. Get ready to start training them to the sky. Oh. The Pablo, what is that? Pablo, ancho, whatever. My only hot pepper. It's got blossoms starting to form too on the top. See right there? It's starting to rain a lot more, folks. Might have to go undercover. A lunchbox. Oh my, look at there. There's a lunchbox pepper right there. And look at all them blossoms coming on. Oh, there's actually 2 lunchbox. You see them? Oh, everything's drinking up this here moisture. I gotta hold the camera down just to keep from getting all of you so wet. Well, we're gonna have to make it back to the front porch. No doubt. Our last stop will be here. Look at those straight 8 heirloom cucumbers. Oh my, they're looking fine. Yeah, the Burpless Bush hybrids, they're starting to stretch out too. Hey, there you go, the first tendril. Yep, if it was standing up, it could almost reach the net. Maybe I'll run an extra string if the weather allows today, so it'll have something to grab on it to and head skyward too, like the straight 8 are, which are heirlooms, by the way. And these are hybrids. The Kitty Crew's got their experiment here. Heirloom against hybrid. No, they really don't care. They don't eat cucumbers anyway. Spooky will lick them. He'll gnaw on them a little, but he ain't much in to cucumbers. Whew! The birds, they're here under the trees. They're not silly. Yeah, these oaks keep a lot of rain off of you. And one day, too, they'll have to come down. But I'm thinking, not anytime soon. They'll be okay. My pigs, I know, are loving this. Up. There's a branch that's come down from the old oak trees. These aren't that old, but they still drop branches too. But we got to clear out beside the house one day, so we'll just put it over there till we get to it. Yeah, I found my round to it coin ever since that freak accident. Maybe that's what it took to get the old man in high gear. It just reminded me, there's not an unlimited amount of time. Your time could run out any moment of any day. So if you want to get things underway, there's no time like the present. And we're going to wait and see if the showers head along to the east. That's the way they're going. They're coming in from the northwest, descending down upon us, and then heading east to Georgia. And maybe the Carolinas too. I hope so. We all need a good refreshing rain. Well, it's just a light rain right now. Nothing too tragic. Just enough if you're out there, you're going to get nice and damp and moist, kids. Yeah, you will. It's just part of life in reality. Yes, it is. You know, some people are going to say, well, you know, it's all muggy and sticky. They'll complain about anything. I, as the birds you hear in the distance, are loving every drop that descends upon our heads, as I know all of my little piece of paradise in the deep south of Alabama is. Well, there you have it, friends and family. That's our situation this morning, Wednesday. Yeah, June. I think it's the 14th. Here, let me check my phone. I'd hate to tell you wrong. Well, there you have it, friends and family. That's our situation and our conditions here on Wednesday, June the 14th, 2023. Yeah, we're overcast again, but you saw the sunshine break out when you all stopped by. But even you can't keep the rain away today. It does appear that it's going to be coming off and on most of the day, maybe into the evening. I haven't checked the long range forecast, but I'm thinking we're in that pattern where we can always expect pop out showers to happen. But I do hope, if you're needing it and you haven't got it in quite some time, this rainfall blesses you wherever you may be, whether it's in the great U.S. or other country too. Come to think of it, if it's your country, don't you think it's great too? I would think so, because I do. But anyway, I do hope this finds you all well and happy and safe in your homes, wherever they are. Y'all take care. Stay safe out there. And remember, may God bless you as you bless those in your lives. Goodbye for now. I think I'll do some laundry. Yeah, I'm a little bit behind on laundry. Oh, let's get laundry done. Hey, and grab some breakfast for a change. Right. Maybe a bagel. Maybe a bagel, some cream cheese, and hey, some tuna. Maybe some salmon. Later, all.